In the beginning, I, wisdom, stood on the high hill of the city with a mighty trumpet in my hands, as that which make people ready for war. I blew it loud and caused it to noise through the streets of the city, calling my people to come and hear me speak my excellence to them. Then the labor of the strength of my hands was stripped futile and boomerang fruitlessly. Thus I stooped down my head sobbing in endless tears. Hence I said to myself, "Oh, that my head were waters, and my eyes a fountain of tears, that I might weep day and night for the slaughtering of my people, because of their consistent obsession with vanity. I, wisdom, stripped away my garment of glory and splendor and kept it aside. My regalia, the scepter of authority, I did not touch again. I went into the streets of the city and laid like a woman under travail, calling painfully on my people from far and wide to come quickly and drink freely the sincere milk for souls. Yet the response has still been unfaithfulness. For my people go as the infidel, who would hear sound precept and go unhindered to do things abominable in the sight of the observer. I looked, and lo, no one listened. Then I said, I shall not withhold my heart's desire from my people, for they are blind and ignorant to their very existence. If they had known, they would have followed, for thus did I console my soul. By me kings rule well, and the mighty kingdoms that are haughty in their being are rendered impotent. The valiant is discomfited in the battlefield. He goes home ashamed, knowing that power without the application of common sense and understanding in an uncommon situation brings failure and derision. The juicy and admirable words that stream out of the mouth of the sage, I, wisdom, freely gave without variation and shadow of turning. I designated him to be a vessel unto honor, whose obedience I have vindicated. Men run helter-skelter, seeking for help, where help is not obtainable. They come by ignominy and chagrin, yet they cannot bring that to their hearts. Their proven personalities have been defiled as a drunken personality lying beside the street at the early hours of the day. They wail and gnash their teeth, and no one takes notice of them. Should one call them to question, why suffer ye in vain? They will say that it is a light issue, for fate had destined it so. In folly they say to one another, we shall go and conquer. Then I communed with my heart. I shall not restrain or refrain my love towards them, but I shall go in the manner of a father after them, and after the ways of a mother will search them out. In that mood I produce this little work, saying, if only my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves to know that I am he, the implanted desire of ages, the ancient of days, who dwells in infinite glory and majesty, and who thus far is the way to longevity, and read it a piece, some stubborn ones could consider it void of giving the mental spices of this present mundane age. That it is nothing too great, but a small write-up presented with all humility of mind and simplicity, with faith that if the dictates are heeded to, there shall be savoring words of life into life, which shall hack down the ugly head of pessimism and cynicism with the fiery battle axe the few lines in this little brochure of life's journey and pave the way for optimism to leap and hover with liberty and manifold joy in the heart. And I, wisdom, with flourishing joy, shall bring back the obedient ones into my bosom, and I shall sup with them, and they with me. And I will spread forth my paternalhood as an umbrella of love to shield them against any onslaught from the foe and his cohort. Then shall they know that it pays ineffably to obey the words of wisdom as enshrined in this maiden epistle. Discovering wisdom. Blessed is the man that hears the call of wisdom and understands it, for he shall go after its dictates and delight in them. He shall grow robust and fat, but not weak and lean. He shall be like a child brought up with a golden spoon, and shall be wearing a face beaming with a big smile, as one brought up freely to see the good side of life. He shall distaste wickedness and love the generality of mankind. He shall know the essence of living a good life, and his manner of reasoning shall change. He shall be a distance away from the seat of the scornful, and shall not keep company with the scoffers. His feet shall not walk on the paths of the war, neither shall they in any wise have an accord. Men shall see him as an oracle of good fortune, and wise counsel shall incessantly flow out of his mouth. His words shall be as honeycomb and buttered bread in the hands of the hungry. Men shall come from the north and south, from the east and west, and sit around his bosom to enjoy these spices of life. For he shall be called great, yet he shall decline from that fame, lest he be overtaken by the evil one. He shall be branded wise counselor because of the good philosophies that he shall opine about life and they that dwell therein. His conduct shall be well ordered and worthy of emulation by a majority of the people. His name shall be as an emblem of joy and good faith, and many shall go by it to gain solace for their souls. Though trials and temptations may come by his way, yet he shall be unmoved, but shall stand to discover more of the secret mysteries of life and grow in wisdom. He shall put up wings like the eagle and fly above the storms and discouragements in life. At worst, he smiles at the face of adversity, discomfiting all its wiles. He sees himself encompassed with victory daily. Even death that terrifies many, to him is still victory, for he sees his awaiting paradise and is also having no past regrets in life. He receives with joy whatever life offers for the day and seeks for solutions to his problems than think of escaping from them, knowing that his competency to handling those problems was carefully assessed before the problems were allowed. He shall be mentioned among the nobles in the land, and the glory and diadem of wisdom from the undiluted penmanship shall be upon his head, and honor and respect shall be attached to him all the days of his life, and he shall remain a memorial to his people. Amen.